Hello again. Good morning again. This will be a brief one. So, I'm still looking into this. There's definitely more statistics I'm going to pull out of this research, but so far, a little astounding what I'm finding out. So, the United States military during COVID-19 pandemic of 2020. Okay? So, I know you've probably seen on the news the USS Roosevelt had has 600 cases and climbing out of the 5,000 sailors that were on the ship. One sailor has died yesterday, I believe it was, from COVID 19. Complications of COVID 19, they say complications. It's from COVID 19. Complications. So, at any rate, so that had happened. And now that's all over the news. But what you're probably not hearing about is how the United States military has been, just a couple days ago, still fighting a war with Iran and Hezbollah in Iraq. The United States military, bombed some Iranian Hezbollah strongholds in Iraq the past couple days. Iran, Hezbollah, bombed one of our oil fields about a week ago after all the workers and security, mainly almost everybody, 85% of the people, have pulled out of there because of COVID-19, the workers and everything, and only left behind a couple security, military personnel. It got bombed on. So what did we do? We had to retaliate, right? So now we are still fighting a war with Iran in Iraq. And all Iraq wants to do is just have us pull out and get out of their land and go fight somewhere else. Iraq, yesterday, appointed its 10th prime minister within a 3-month period, 4-month period, something like that. They can't keep a prime minister. The prime ministers that they are putting in charge are not having the backbone and the spine to assemble the Iraqi military to try to get Hezbollah and or the United States out, or work with Hezbollah to get the United States out, or work with the United States to get Hezbollah and Iran out of Iraq. So Iraq itself just has no spine with its military for that. And I'm not trying to talk shit on Iraq. I'm just trying to say that they need to step up and be independent with this going on. So this is what you have going on in Iraq, okay? That's just Iraq. Now remember, that endless war in Afghanistan, that we're not supposed to have any troops there right now, right? No, not true. We do. Okay? We have plenty of troops in Afghanistan. In fact, we're putting more troops in Afghanistan. So, you have the Taliban, which is in Afghanistan, and the Taliban is fighting the Afghan army. And the Afghan army is trying to rely on us, because if we, the United States military, pull out of Afghanistan fully, then that gives the Taliban the step in the door and the stronghold to now take over the Afghan army and then overrun and take over Afghanistan in general and turn Afghanistan into a Taliban Shiite state. Okay? So, the Afghan army doesn't want us to leave, but yet it's complicated because the Afghan army doesn't want us to fight their fight, but yet they don't want us to leave. So it's like, what do you really want here while your people and our people are still getting killed, and we're killing people, and we're killing civilians are dying? There's still a war going on. On a lighter note, from the Middle East, okay, on a lighter note, Saudi Arabia has ceased all fighting, bombing, and everything going into the country of Yemen that Saudi Arabia has been oppressing and killing thousands and thousands of civilians for the past God knows how long, maybe 10, 20 years now, over time, But just recently, over the past couple years, it's gotten severely bad. So that's a plus. Another plus within the Middle East is, so Iran was, because of the United States sanctions and the Trump administration sanctions, Iran was not able to get PPE or ventilators or anything for their medical workers or their citizens, and people just started dying like crazy. They died, so many people died that they had to build mass graves to put the bodies, okay? Now, because of our sanctions, right? Now, countries like France, Germany, other United Kingdom, other UE countries, European Unions countries, I think Australia, New Zealand, what they're doing is they are restricted also from sending anything to Iran. So what they're doing is they found a loophole where they could send product to the United Kingdom. And now that Brexit has happened and Brexit is not in the European Union, now, excuse me, and allergies. So because the United Kingdom is not in the European Union anymore because of Brexit, now they can send product to the United Kingdom, and the United Kingdom can now bypass the United States sanctions and get product to Iran. That's another good note for the citizens of Iran. Hopefully it goes to the citizens and not just governmental officials and high dignitaries and dictators and whatnot in Iran. Now, you probably remember months ago when the Trump administration had put together the bombing campaign to take out the #2 general in Iran, Qasem Soleimani. Okay, well, Qasem Soleimani, he was working with a head of Hezbollah. I do not remember this guy's name, but now I will look it up and I will talk more about this. There will be more videos on this because I will be getting more information, of course. So the guy that is pretty much head of Hezbollah that Soleimani was working with is now kind of taken over for Soleimani, and he's the one who's been orchestrating these bombing campaigns and firings and whatnot on our oil fields recently. And so that's where that's going on. I'm going to get the information so that everybody can look into, who it is. His name will ring a bell when I say it. I just have to look it up and find out. So, but that's that for military action going on across the world in light of the 2020 pandemic. Yeah. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this little video. I will have more information about this subject, and I hope everybody's staying safe, staying home, occupy your children, do some homeschooling with them. That's what I'm about to do in about 20 minutes, wake them up and do some homeschooling. Build a garden, get some chickens, do something. This is going to be around for a while. If you can, please subscribe at the bottom, comment, share the videos, like them, everything. Change the name of my title. Just do Pandemic Talk with Notes. Give me some reviews. I'll get some people in here. Maybe I can get some people in here, friends and stuff. Maybe talk to some political figures and stuff. I just don't want to leave the house really at this point now, so it's just me doing this. But anybody that's watching, anybody that's checking out and kind of getting facts, you got questions, you got anything you want me to look up, you got anything you want me to do my research on, all I got is time, baby. I'll do it. So, mine is a terrible thing to waste. Mine is a terrible thing to taste, but it's all good. But notes out, please subscribe, please share videos. I love all y'all. Stay safe.